wine bottle. The bottom is busted out, but it's a super thick glass. Hey everybody, Desert Rambler here, coming at you with another video from Death Valley. I'm in Greenwater Valley. This is a road that you take off of Dante's View Road, and it'll take you all the way down to Highway 178 near Jubilee Pass. So I'm heading to the original Greenwater town site. Now, this was a mining boom town, and it was very short-lived. At the 1 year mark, it was mostly empty. By 2 years, it was completely empty. All the buildings were temporary, so they're all long gone. But the reason I'm coming out here is that I heard or read a story that some miners were coming into town one time, and they had a case of wine with them. Well, they were worried about bringing it into town for fear everyone would rob them for the wine, so they buried it, and then they promptly forgot where it was. So somewhere out here there's a case of wine buried, and well, I'm gonna look around. What are the odds of finding such a thing? But who knows, maybe with wind and erosion something would reveal itself. So let's get up to the Greenwater town site and take a look around. Well, here we are at the original town site, and there's a I guess, I don't know if that's art or just a junk pile, but someone erected something there to mark the site. Maybe walking around collecting stuff, and they just throw it here to clean up the area. These are all old fuel cans, and fencing mask. That's obviously not old, but yeah, there's some old glassware there. When I pulled up, I noticed a lot of debris and a lot of glassware. That says AB Company number 3. It's very thick glass. So does anyone know what that would be? Leave that in the comments below. So if I was coming into town and looking for a spot to bury my case of wine, you know, where would I do it? So from photos I've seen, I think the town kind of ran along either side of this road. It's kind of long and narrow. You know, what are the odds of finding? And who knows how deep they buried it. Now, this is obviously not old. We got some hoops from an old barrel, which is long gone. Now this is interesting here. The fuel can, but this one here, they peeled the top all the way back, probably to make a little stove out of this. Just put some wood down in there and cook on the top. Pretty good idea. AB Company. This one says number 16. No, this is interesting. Someone dug this out. Now, I'm not sure if they were going to turn that into a dump site and bury it. This says 418H. I have no idea what that is. Almost like paper mache or some kind of like fibers, cloth fibers with plaster or something. I have no idea what that is from. Some building materials, perhaps. We got some porcelain here. Lots of cans. This is a nice intact top of a bottle. I'm amazed at how thick the glass is. And lots of these pits that are kind of all over around here. Be real curious if it was just simply where they wanted to bury stuff, or if there's some other reason for that. I've run across 4 or 5 of those now. Odd to see building materials here. When this town was put out, they'd take all the wood and move it somewhere else. It's a valuable resource out here. So just the boards is a little unusual, unless they were just so busted up back then, but they didn't waste anything. There's another pit here. But what's odd is that there's really nothing down in them ever. It's all around the outside, around the top. Maybe it's close to a full bottle. The top is sitting right there. And here's the base. A couple pieces missing. Right on the way back, just saw this. I haven't seen any square ones before. It says PCCW on the bottom. Yeah, it's a pretty cool square one. Maybe a liquor bottle of some type. That is a wood stove. Just a real cheap deal there. There's the chimney. Now, I had seen some metal chimney stacks around and was wondering what they used, but there's an actual stove right there. They're very, very thin. These things must have been cheap and they just, you know, fell apart really quick. This one's got one leg left on it. I came across this little pile of ceramics and stoneware. They actually, some of this stoneware actually has a coloration on it, like glazing. It's actually a little pattern of something. I can't quite figure out what, but it's definitely a decorative piece there. And then over here, I haven't seen one of these yet. That actually looks like it would be a wine bottle. The bottom is busted out, but it's a super, super thick glass. So obviously I did not find the buried case of wine, but it was a fun reason to come up here and explore around Greenwater, what used to be a crazy mining town. So we'll come up here another time, look around some more, maybe find that case of wine. So until next time, thanks for coming along.